Hello guys, this is Alex from A&W Tractor working on a latest how-to video. This time I'm going to explain the process for moving detents in the shift rails on these D14, D15 tractors. This process will also work on D17s, 170s, 180s, even 190s and 200s. A lot of times you might have a tractor that pops out of second gear, pops out of third gear. It's not the end of the world if you catch it right away. As long as the gears are still decent and not completely shot, moving the detents will benefit you. You can see this gear here. What normally would be a flat-sided shift lug on the gear, you can see here this one has got plenty of flat left on each side of the shift splines. This one is completely shot, angle, ground way down. This gear, if your transmission gear that pops out is like this gear, there is no hope in moving the detent. Moving the detent will do you no good. That requires a complete transmission teardown. First thing to do is open up your shift cover and inspect the gears visually. This gear that had the good flat lugs on it yet, that is a gear that will definitely benefit from moving the detent if it's possible to move the detent. Sometimes you come across transmissions that people have already moved the detent on. This gear here, like I showed you before, has been completely wore down. If your gear that pops out is like this, with no flat area left on each side of the shift lugs, it is not worth moving the detent. That, like I said, will require a complete transmission teardown. So, the rule of thumb is if you inspect your gears, see the lugs, splines, whatever you want to call them, they must have at least 50% of the flat side remaining. So this gear is pretty much 100% of the flat on each side of the lugs there remaining. If you must have at least half of the flat side remaining. That's generally the rule that I go by. Like I said, it's pointless to try and move a detent on a gear that the gear itself is worn out.